Ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, everybody, we're live.
Yep.
It says
What's up?
0.
That's all right. I've been called the zero plenty of times. Now I went from zero to the motherfucking hero.
Let me turn my volume down so my phone doesn't go off because I like to look at my phone instead of it's easier than because this computer's like touchscreen. So if I'm going to start doing shit, like
Oh
I
yeah.
got to reach across everything and touch everything. I'm the only one showing my face today.
No.
You just put your avatar on for a minute. What's up,
Yep.
Aegon? Aegon, Joe Delamore, Dove Kitty, my love, how are you, my Dove Kitty? PJ, how are you? Everybody in chat, please. We have 19 people in chat right now. PJ's Not So Secret Diary. She has a page. She has a YouTube channel. I know a lot of you guys are like dog lovers. She has a really, really cute dog. And I'm going to put PJ's link. Please go over, sub to it, and check it out. I feel like an idiot, though, because I can't remember her dog's name. Why can't I remember your dog's name? If you put it in chat, I'll remember. But, yeah, everybody, please go sub to TJ's Not So Secret Diary. Wrangler! Oh, see, before I even read that, before I even read Wrangler, I remembered its name. But yes, Wrangler. So everybody, I just dropped the link if you guys see that. So please, some of these other big companies that they like to do a lot of
Shout out to BK Shaolin, aka Poet.
what?
Shout out to BK
What's up, BK?
and my man Drew.
Uh,
How we do? The old man. Yeah. See no evil. I'm gonna hit you in a little bit.
Jane Perry, Sons of Italy, Victor
Victor.
V, the
Victor.
old man. Please send my regrets. Okay. So 35 people in here. Nunzio.
Up. We just went down. Nunzio's in here. Everybody's afraid of Nunzio.
I don't know why. So that means that PJ should have 35 new subs by the time within the next 10 minutes. And if anybody likes dogs, sub just to see her cute dog Wrangler. She's a good girl. She's a good person. Maybe one day I'll have her on. We'll think of something and she can meet some of my subscribers. Edward Jimenez, thank you so much for the super chat. Claudio Soprano, sup NB and Bay 8th. So you guys told me, Joe.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Opening your eyes?
No. Texting my brother Carlitos.
Oh, he's coming on. Joe and NB, did you see Nadeau do an episode on the worst boss in New York Mafia? I think they voted for Carmine Persico. Everybody wanted Gas Pipe, but he was an underboss. No, I do not watch Nadeau. Let me tell everybody a little secret. Okay? Now, I don't like to tell my secrets too much, but I will share a secret with you guys. Okay? Only to the 44 people in here. I don't know much about the Mafia.
We don't give a fuck about the Mafia.
Who doesn't?
We
don't give a well. I don't know much. I know just from like what goes on in this community, but I heard that like you can't even like these Mafia streams. It's all like Wikipedia and stuff, so it's not even like really the truth. Like, of course, I know who John Gotti is. Of course, I know who Sam of the Bull is. You know, I have a friend named Nico, and he has Mafia family, and I know about them from talking to him. But as far as that, I don't know shit about the Mafia. No, I don't. PJ, I don't know much about the Mafia. See, what made me switch communities, let me tell you, PJ, in a nutshell. This community over here, PJ, that we belonged to before, this reality TV shit, is so goddamn toxic. These women are cutthroat. They go real life. It's just everybody fights with everybody and then they become friends again. And it's kind of like this Mafia community, but it wasn't always like, this Mafia community is just starting now to become toxic. But so I went over there, because one of my good friends, MRE, was doing shows, and then there was certain creators that were causing havoc and lying and stuff that I wanted to call out. Long story short, anyway, that's kind of why I shut this down and tried to like branch out and do different things in new communities, because this community was, how it is, PJ. So that's it. I run a cat ring. You and my friend Ketamine Fiend would be, you should meet Ketamine Fiend, Dove Kitty, because he loves his cats. So,
I have to say one thing.
PJ, I give you a wrench to make sure you drop your link.
I heard that someone has money on my head.
Who?
If someone's putting money on my head, and it's up to 6,000.
6,000. Wow.
That they're gonna come attack me.
Who's this person?
I don't know.
Oh.
So
Okay. What's up, Maddie?
what I'm gonna do is wait till the money gets a little higher, like maybe 50 G's.
And then I'll get you.
Then I'll shoot myself, and you could get the money, MB.
No. We'll just we'll just set up a scene and I'll pretend like it happened and we'll collect the money and we'll run off somewhere.
There you go. 50 G's won't get you anywhere, though.
Yeah, with the kid that I have, absolutely not.
No.
What 50 G's would get her. She thinks, we had 50 G's. That thing, she'd have that thing within a week, less than a week.
Yep.
All right, so here's PJ's link. Everybody, please go subscribe who hasn't subscribed. Mobrats 2, what's up? How are you? And let me put in please guys subscribe. Wrangler is a cute dog. Let me put in something else. And then Joe, I got information while you were out getting ices.
Yeah.
That Ivanka Trump died.
73 years old.
You heard about that? I pulled up an article we could read.
Did I hear about it? I stay with the news. You know that.
Okay. Whatever.
Yep. It has 73. That's what worries me. It was like,
why, 73. Hey, Josie, what's up? 73. I mean, that's not young.
it isn't. Well, for being rich, it is. Because
What?
you got to look at it this way. If you're fucking rich, you probably don't ever want to die. Right?
Well, that's true, yes.
So, 73 is young. Look at fucking, excuse my language, Donald Trump. What is he, 76?
Well, if I think about my parents, they're in their 60s. If I thought that they only maybe had like 10 more years left of their life, that I would be sad. So, yeah, you're right.
I mean, nowadays with technology and everything, you're supposed to make it past 73.
Money don't bring happiness. What's up, Jesse? How are you? Everybody check out, PJ is pocket block, and she accidentally hit Josie, but Josie's back. Josie doesn't have a wrench either to add her,
Oh, no. You know who's got to get a wrench? Drew.
Who?
Give Drew a wrench.
You can.
How can I?
Okay. What do you mean, how can you? You're like,
If the Kingpin, I know, but no, I got to go on
I gotcha.
YouTube.
I got you. So Mallrats Exposed is going to start doing a. What are you doing?
I'm grabbing my cheer shoes, thank you.
All right, I got you that blister stuff, so you don't have to
I
use
know.
that.
Okay, but I'm hungry.
Oh, after cheer, we'll get food.
Rat.
Don't call people rats while we're talking about mafia stuff.
You know who's a real douche?
Hey, what?
Who?
And I really can't stand this guy. This common prick dude.
The who?
Common prick.
Oh, Common Sense.
Mm-hmm. He's bad. He's bad news.
Well, MRE is going to start. You know how he does like the piggy files. He's going to start doing a Johnny Smack file. So part 1's coming soon.
Yep.
He's going to start his little Johnny Mac files. And we'll do something over here too. We'll do like a Johnny Mac roast. Me, you, MRE, Josie could come on, Jesse if he wants. Anybody in this community who has something to say will be more than welcome to come on.
What I wanted to do is, right? So like our friends that are content creators, right?
Yeah.
What they'll do is like they'll pick like one person that they hate the most, right?
Uh-huh.
And then they could come on and they could roast the shit out of that person. Like I would pick Common Sense right now or Johnny Mac, right? So it would be like, you know, Josie could come on, she could pick. It's just one person.
Hey, Jesse.
Roast them for like 10 minutes, and then the next person comes on and he roasts his for 10 minutes, and we'll just keep doing that. I mean, right now I want to really curse a lot, but with and everything, I don't want to do it. So,
Maddie, are you going to do a Common Sense roast? Because if you do it on your channel, you know, definitely, Joe will come on your channel and join in on that roast.
he definitely needs a funeral, is what he needs.
A funeral.
Because he's a real fucking piece of shit. Excuse my language.
I did that. Did you guys ever see?
Nobody. Where's his picture? Don't we have his picture somewhere?
Well, our side don't. We don't dox, but I think yes. I think his picture's floating around.
Yeah.
My hair is horrible. Well, I'm having a day where I'm just like trash, for real, guys. And I did shower, and it's just one of those days. So excuse my appearance. Let's just say no. Don't do that. Not a good idea at all. What? I can get a strike for what? Showing my face? Saying I look like trash? I want to read that story on the Trump thing, but did anybody see that TikTok challenge? I'm sure like PJ, I'm sure you saw it. Let me stop my cam so I don't embarrass myself.
A wrench?
Who?
Did Drew get a wrench?
Did you tell me to give him a wrench?
Yes.
Do I listen to you?
Yep.
Okay.
Does Tony the Night Owl have a wrench?
Tony the Night Owl, no.
Give Tony the Night Owl a wrench. We got to give our girls a wrench. The girls will be with you from here to the end, here to kingdom come.
Thank you, Montauk. Yeah, I usually, a lot of you guys that are in here, you know, I usually try to like DM you guys and let you know I'm live because some people complain about notifications. So I apologize. This was kind of like quickly done where I didn't send out any DMs to let people know that I was live. So let's read this Trump article real quick. And then there was why is my brain not working right today?
Westies, what up?
Also, so I, Lefty's trying to like, Lefty's trying to,
hold on.
Go ahead. You hold on.
Yes, we talked to Pretty Monita. Everything's fine, except that dude, I'm glad you brought that up. Because that dude, that Loman piece of shit, has been fucking with her for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know. Because we don't.
He's out of here. He's history. You see him, you won't see me.
And Pretty Monita is part of the New York Connect.
Pretty Monita is definitely part of it. But yes, I talked to her.
Good.
You see him
And
coming?
did you hit up See No Evil?
Hep See No Evil? What about him?
No, See No Evil. I think he was the one that said hit him up. He's gonna help us out with that Xbox.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll get in touch with him after the show.
Awesome.
Okay.
Let's look at this. So Trump announces the death of his first wife, Ivana. Did I say Ivanka? Did I call her
Ivanka's the daughter.
Oh, Ivana. I don't know. This says continue and stuff. Let's see what this is. Ivana Trump has died at 73, according to her ex-husband, former President Trump. I am very saddened to inform all of those that loved her, of which there are many, that Ivana Trump has passed away at her home in New York City, the ex-president said in a statement posted on Truth Social on Thursday. She was a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman who led a great and inspirational life, he said. The mother of the former commander-in-chief's three eldest children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. Ivana, who was born in what is now the Czech Republic, married the then New York real estate developer in 1977. In a statement, Trump called the couple's children his ex-wife's pride and joy. She was so proud of them, as we were all so proud of her, Trump said. Rest in peace, Ivana, the 76-year-old former president wrote. While the pair's contentious divorce played out in the 1990s in the New York tabloids, the Trumps both described their relationship as friendly in recent years. He is my best supporter, Ivana Trump said in 2016 after the former Celebrity Apprentice host launched his White House bid. I think he would be a great president, she said at the time. Trump penned a book about motherhood, Raising Trump, in 2017. An interview to promote the book, she advised keeping kids busy. And because if you keep your kids busy, they have no time to get in trouble. Exactly, she said. That's what I threw that in exactly. But if you keep your kids busy, they have no time to get in trouble, she said. In a widely reported statement from the Trump family about the matriarch's death, Ivana was called a survivor. She fled from communism and embraced this country. She taught her children about the grit and toughness, compassion, and determination. The statement said she will be dearly missed by her mother, her 3 children, 10 grandchildren, the family. She will be dearly missed by her mother, her 3 children, her 10 grandchildren, and the family added. Her mom's still alive?
Whose mom?
I don't know. It says she will be dearly missed by her mother, her 3 children, and 10 grandchildren. The family added, and this was updated at 4:16 p.m. So this is a recent statement. I don't know, but you know me. Sometimes I don't always read things right. So that's that. So anyway. So did anybody ever see that TikTok challenge? What's this? Mustache Pete? Yeah, he's another one. And Joey Dimes, the doxer. And this morning, I also need to add this. This morning, I'm blow drying my hair. I'm getting ready for work, so I'm blow drying my hair. I got the flat iron going, putting on what little makeup I put on, trying to make myself look nice for the day. And I see Tony Pizza is live, and I like to listen to things while I'm doing my hair in the morning. So I have my earbud in. I see he's live, so I type in chat to him, sing it, girl, you know it's true. Right? So he starts singing, girl, you know it's true, ooh, ooh. And then he gives me a wrench and says, we got NB back, everybody. She's Team Pizza. I wrote in chat, I am Team New York Connect.
He's an imbecile.
So if any of these, I'm sure there's probably going to be people talking NBs with Team Pizza. She got a wrench. That was the extent of the conversation, I wrote, I am New York Connect, Team New York Connect. And that was it. And then I was done with my hair and it was time to go. So I didn't have time to say anything else. What's Edwin said? Edwin always has nice things to say. Bay 8th, NB, please keep your channel to the highest standards of honor and respect for all regardless. God bless. My respect always. Avoid drama. Serves no purpose. Stops growth of your channel. God bless. Edwin, you're a good man. My rights too. Thank you. So did anybody ever see that there's this TikTok challenge, right? And the mom says to the kid, the mom goes and gets the kid and they're like, get your shoes on. And the kid's like, what's the matter? Some B wants to fight me and she has a daughter that's around your age and I need you to come with me because, the daughter might jump in. So I did that to my kid before. I'm like, holy shit, some biatch just messaged me and she wants to fight me. We need to go pull up. She goes, what do you mean? I said, I don't know, some biatch. She wants to fight me, but she's saying she's got a 13-year-old daughter. So and the daughter might jump in. Oh my God, my kid got her sneakers on so quick. But then she starts doing her hair.
Uh-oh. Well, you want to look good for the fight.
Apparently.
Egg he's going to be 38. Jeez, Egg.
None of your business.
When I was 38, I had 10 toes. Yep. Once you start losing your toes, it's over. Nobody starts loving you anymore. Hi, Carol.
What are you talking about?
We're talking about Egg.
I know, but why are you talking about you don't have a toe problem because I got the extra nose. So you'll always be good.
You got me covered. I know, but I'm just saying, if you didn't have me covered, then I'd be in trouble.
Yeah, that's true. What's up, C? Do you want me to drop the link?
See, no evil. One thing I got to say about these overseas links.
Yeah.
They don't have the best links overseas. I got to try to get on. We got to try to get Drew on. We threw him a wrench. Let's see if he responds. Drew.
Also, you got to do another update with Chuck. So Lefty was trying to reach out to this side again, apparently. I got a message today that he needed to talk to MRE and give him the heads up that they're about to release some information that the ATF, what does that mean?
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
So apparently he's MRE ratted or something, and they have some kind of crazy proof. And Lefty's trying to do the same thing as before with the doxing. Like, I want to give you the heads up and stuff like that. But so I think Danny and somebody else, I think Channel might be doing something on this fake story later. MRE's not an informant. He's not a rat. His family, being their connections, they would have disowned him. We would not be seeing him today. If he was
but
any sort of informant.
Coming from a side of all informants.
Yeah, it's coming from a side of all informants, number one. And number two, they're constantly putting out fake information. Somebody did a story the other day. Apparently me and Josie are getting bashed every day on that Hep C's channel every day. We really get under his skin. Two women, me and Josie, really get under his skin because every day he wants to he wants to bash us, and it's war. It's war. This poor guy who tried to pay money. He tried to pay people to get me to leave him alone. Driving
No,
can't
what
drive.
no, what it really was is this, you know. So he looks at himself in the mirror and he thinks it's fucking Brad Pitt looking back at him, right? So he's like this very, he's, you know, thinks he's very good looking with his suede feeler in like 97-degree weather, you know, the shit sticking to him type shit. So
Oh
he
my
thinks he's really good looking. So now he's like, hey, NB. And you looked at him and you're like, you know, you treated him like shit. And it must have just really like, oh man, you know, like the hurt he must have felt. You know,
Oh,
because he thinks like, hey, I'm good looking. Women, they're not gonna come. They're not gonna come for me. Women, I mean, I'm Johnny Mac. You know what I mean? Like I'm hot. You know what I mean? All the women. I've been getting women since high school.
do they make
It goes at you and Josie because you're repulsed by the way he looks, and it just like it just must drive him crazy because like he sees himself in the mirror as something that like the world doesn't see him. You know?
listen, one of the first times he went at FBS, right? And like this is what he did. Like first he's like with Tony Pizza, then he couldn't be with Tony Pizza anymore because he realized it was a bad look. So then he starts like doing like bashing FBS videos, and he was doing all that to try to get like on our side, but we didn't want. But one of the first videos he did like bashing FBS, it was like, you know, Chris, you were in high school playing video games, and I was getting laid. I could prove it. Like that's the best you can come up with. Do they make? Is there a store, a special store where men can buy bras? Like where do you like? I wonder how do men go about buying bras? Does anybody in this chat know? Because he's always wearing like a sports bra. You can see it like right underneath his shirt that he always has like some kind of bra on.
Oh yeah.
What?
There's this shirt I need to wear today.
What does it look like?
It's that one
It's a
black.
sports bra.
No, it isn't, Joey. It's the one black one that is like that.
No, I'm talking about what Johnny Mac wears.
Do
Okay,
boys
but
in
he's-
school wear sports bras?
No,
Okay,
they're
there's
not gay.
there's somebody in chat that's gonna help get you an Xbox. Please say thank you.
Thanks.
See No Evil is their name. Say See No Evil. Thank you.
Okay, but I need the shirt.
All right, let me pause this real quick, Joe. You take over. Let me put the link in
Thanks.
chat,
Thank you.
and then I don't know what black shirt you. The long sleeve one.
No, not the long sleeve one. I kill myself on that one. It's the one. It's the short sleeves and it's a V-neck.
How did you get out of those chains? I locked you up. Wait a minute.
Be careful before you get a knock on the door again. So
Well, they looked all over for the chains. They couldn't find it. There's the link if anybody wants to come up and chat with Mr. Bay. Did you talk to Emma?
did
No,
Lefty elaborate on what he allegedly who he told on?
No, he was gonna try to pass the article over to our side beforehand. I don't know if I didn't really care enough to.
I need the shirt.
I'm going to get you the shirt, but yeah, he was gonna try to pass the article to our side, but it doesn't matter. They're gonna put it out anyway. We'll see it on when they put it out. I'll be right back.
Jeez. Lefty's trying to be a good Samaritan. I happen to like Lefty. He's caught in the middle of all this. That's why I decided it's like, you got to start your own stuff. You know what I mean? Left side, right side. I'd rather stand on my side. Because my side is all I ever really needed. I never needed to be affiliated with a bunch of people. I mean, I looked up to certain people, obviously. But I guess you're born alone and you'll die alone. So I live alone. Yeah, I'm eating the ice. That's all I eat nowadays is ice. Chocolate, rainbow, lemon, cherry. chocolate, lemon, cherry, rainbow. Those 4. Yeah. Pretty soon he'll be wearing Depends. Yeah, Josie, trust me. This Johnny Mac was trying to really, really hook up with you. I guarantee it. He really was. And when you told him, like, bro, you look like shit, Johnny Mac, it really hurt him. And that's what happens with these guys. You know? Like if a woman says to you, like, hey, I don't like you, you know, you're not my type, or you don't, you know, it bothers them, you know, because as men, you know, we think we're every woman's type, you know, like, oh, yeah, I'm good looking. Every woman likes me. And that's really what happened. Same thing with Tony Pizza.
It bothers me if I really like a guy and he doesn't like me as much as I like him.
Right. Especially if you're obsessed or possessed.
Obsessed. But you guys start off playing hard to get.
Yeah. That's always the best way to do it. Yep. Me, I always like to have one. I'm a one-woman man. I like to have one here, one there, one over there. You know, gotta have a couple of backups just in case. You gotta let women think that other women like you. Because if they think that other women like you, they say to themselves, maybe, what does he have, this guy? And seems to work. One in every area code. There you go. Yep. But then what happens is you get older. Oh, man. It becomes tough. Like me. I'm almost 50.
What is your point of this conversation?
Pretty soon I won't even be able to get out of bed. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have a bunch of women. Johnny Mac, he smokes that weed, and he thinks he's 16 years old again.
You guys are talking about Johnny Mac?
He looked like a real douche, let me tell you.
I missed for the past.
He looked like a real douche bag. Oh, yeah. So,
Some of these guys, though, they think they just shouldn't be liars, you know?
so whatever happened to, thank you, Ed. What happened to when you said to Tony Pizza that you weren't part of his little crew? What did he say?
I think,
He blocked you?
no.
Mama, can you put this in my hair? It just turns out backwards every time I do it.
Why are you putting a bow in your hair?
Because why not?
Okay, yeah, you want to look
Stop
cute?
disrespecting me.
All right, which way do you want it?
Here, put the hair tie in first.
You need to put the hair tie in?
Yes, put my hair up.
This
first.
is an adult show.
Pony.
Mute that.
Just be quiet for a second, because I can't mute it if I'm doing your hair.
No. Okay, love you.
Hey, Maxwell. What are you doing?
This way?
Yeah, so it faces like out nicely.
What, you want a french fry?
Hold that up right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
I have a question for the people in the chat. Any of you guys have dogs, you know, pets? If so, Do you give your dogs like table food, like human food?
Okay.
Like my dogs, they love macaroni. They love baked ziti, French fries, and I can't blame them. I mean, look at what they eat. That food. Oh my God, the dog food. Hey, Todd Father, what's up?
It's kind of weird when it's like you got beef jerky in your pocket or something.
Yeah, remember that? You could tell people.
What?
About the beef jerky.
I really can't tell people about that because that story's kind of personal.
Yeah, okay. You're right.
Because the places where I found it.
Hey, Mr. Stinky. Hey, Mr. Stinky. Hey, you guys.
We got to interest this chat. Nobody wants to come up.
Mom, don't eat while I'm in here.
Oh, they want to come on. We just didn't ask anyone.
You take one bite, I'm taking
Stop!
and shoving it down your throat.
Stop! Come
I'm
on.
trying to drink.
You know that these people think I'm a bad mom already?
Okay, but don't eat in front of. Oh my God, you're disrespecting me. Ew, you're eating from here.
They already think that you're abused.
I'm not abused, guys. I promise. I have.
She probably should be.
What did you say?
There's the link. Did you talk to Emma?
Did I talk? It's fine.
So now Lefty comes up with this information.
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell MRE?
Of course I told him. He laughed.
And what did he say?
MRE said, LOL, LOL, LOL. He laughed. He laughed at it. I was told, and I only told, like, I was only told that, like, because Lefty's like, I got a message from Grant, and it was like, Lefty wants Emery to call him. He's got to, wants to give him the heads up on something. I'm like, Emery ain't going to call Lefty. We've been down this road already.
Where's the toothpaste? Mama?
So, hold on. You can't find the toothpaste.
No, it's empty.
Then look under the sink for a new one.
That's what I just did.
I always have new toothpaste.
Well, I'll put it to you this way.
Thank you.
I'll keep it down.
Hey, stop it.
So, I knew MRE wasn't going to go down the path of calling Lefty to get this heads up. So, he just wants to give him a heads up that they got some information or maybe some story or something that he ratted with the AFT or the ATF or the AMG, HIJ, something like that. And sounds like, oh, Fish Tank. I got your message into my video. I don't know what your name is. Fish Tank said he accidentally sent us a cash app, and I have no problem sending it back to you. I just don't know what your name is.
Is that $5,000 cash app we got?
No. If there was a $5,000 cash app, I shut down and I pretend I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But just request it back for me, Fish Tank. Just click like request. You could hit like request whatever, and I'll send you whatever it is back. All right, Fish Tank. Dan Moore says very rarely does he give his dog food from the table. So what happened was, so Lefty wanted Emery to call him because he wanted to give him the heads up that they're going to release some article maybe or some information about him informing to the ATF. And Emery's not going to call Lefty, and he thinks it's funny, but Emery's about to, he's been telling these guys that he's about to like do streams and start like a Johnny Mac file, a Smacky Mac, Hep C files. He's going to start doing, I think there's something coming on Lee he's going to do, so I think they're scrounging.
Lee?
Dan Moore, what's up? Dan Moore is a great man. He is very nice, very caring, always been so polite to me. And when Lee stopped being my internet father, Dan Moore asked if he could be my new internet father. So Dan Moore is my new internet father.
That's very nice of him.
Joe. So if
That's
there's
very
anything,
nice of him.
huh?
That's very nice of him. Now, anybody that wants to take NB out on a date, you have to go through a papa. And that's Dan Moore. That's the way to American Girl's heart. You got to go to a papa.
Yeah, what did Fish Tank say? Don't worry about it. Are you sure, Fish Tank? Because I'm serious. If you accidentally send something, I have no problem sending it back. I just don't know. It wasn't under. There was no Fish Tank. You know, I didn't get a cash app from a Fish Tank, so I can't. I don't want to start sending everybody back money, trying to figure out which one is you. You know, I do enjoy a couple donations here and there. So, but seriously, if you need it back, just hit request and we'll send it back to you. No problem.
How much did he send?
I don't know who. I don't know.
No, I'm asking him.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't know how much you sent. How much did you send? Because Fish Tank. Hartford, you're gonna have to argue with Dan Moore about that.
he sent it to MRE, Seb. Oh, God.
He said he sent it to me. What does
No,
he say?
MRE.
Oh,
Oh, I don't know.
BK, you coming up for a little bit? Because I got to. I'm gonna have to go soon. So if you guys want to keep it going,
No, I don't know if I want to keep it going.
whatever.
It's bothering me.
Well, I don't feel good either today.
Right.
Actually, I feel like crap all day today. Very bad today. I was not feeling, and last night I didn't sleep good because I wasn't feeling too well.
Why haven't you been sleeping well?
Well, last night I didn't because my stomach was bothering me. I had an issue.
Yeah, I know.
So I was waking up with a pain in my stomach. That's all. And
Sorry about that, Fish Tank.
there's another reason why, but I mean,
Fish Tank seems like a real nice guy.
this fishbowl, the fishbowl guy, Fish Tank, he has a nice fish tank.
Everybody seems very nice until they're not nice anymore. And then
Wait, we got that $5,000 cash app.
there you go.
I'm serious. Thank you to the person who sent us the 5,000. Joe was only joking, but we appreciate it. We sincerely appreciate it. Now, every time I get a rather large cash app, Joe gets $50 of it. So I will make sure I send him over his cut.
If you sent her $5 million, I would give $50. That's it. I'm only the owner of this channel in name only. That's it. I don't have any financial control over this. Hey, get out of there. Down. Move it.
What I need to do is I just wrote with the wrong account. Oops. Let me make myself a moderator.
Yes.
Because there was something I want to play on MB. Everybody, please subscribe to Bay H channel.
Oh, that channel.
We're going to start doing streams over there and building that up.
Oh, yeah. And then what's going to happen is we're going to build it up so big. And then you're going to hear that Bay 8th was an informant for the ATF.
So, looking really cute right
He informed on other paint retailers in the neighborhood selling paint.
No, then that channel's gonna build up, and then he's gonna ditch me.
Yep, that's it.
Has anybody seen Steven Boots 69 in any chats? Because I have not seen him in any chats at all.
Boots ran out of here like he owes money. Boots, does he owe money to anyone? Boots?
I don't want to say.
Emma should go to
Emma's going here. I just talked to her mom.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, and don't forget, guys, our Cash Apps are on. We just not our Cash App, our Super Chat button's on. We just recently got approved for Super Chats, and you guys know that they denied me, and I had to make a video. This is how.
Claim.
What?
Tell him about what FBI did.
What did he do?
He put in a claim.
A claim to what?
Went to YouTube, and he said that he's the king of MobTube. And
yeah.
that there was this channel, and he tried to get your channel taken down.
Oh yeah. But I had to so I wasn't approved at first for monetization. But what they make you do is they make you like make a video response to them on why you should be approved, but it can only be 5 minutes. So I made some dinky 5-minute video, not really knowing what I was doing, thinking like I was gonna have to wait 30 days, clean up my channel, and then they were going to approve it. And within not even 24 hours, I think they responded to me. Very surprised when I saw the response.
Oh, and you know who's a Dell? Who is this? Dell is my name.
Right? It's saying my super chats are in GB, not dollars. What does that mean?
Probably like gold bullion. Yep.
Somebody else sent one. Who else sent a super chat? Somebody sent one in the beginning. Edward Geminis sent it. Maybe it's you, Josie, because maybe you're still in a different country.
You got to see how it was. This Dell is the name says, "Oh, FBI, I love you. You're really keeping your foot on the neck of the other side."
Mm-hmm.
Foot on the neck of the other side. What is like these people? Yo, get his fucking dick out of your fucking. I mean, seriously, man. What does he keep his fucking dick in your mouth? Dell?
Pretty Monita's here. So people, you
got the other side. You know what foot on the neck of the other side is? When you talk about them for 10 hours. When I say goodbye to YouTube, when we end YouTube, I don't talk about it. I don't think about it. I don't have phone conversations for hours. I don't try to get information on the other side. We have our foot on their neck because all they do is worry about us. That's all they do. I swear to God, I do not think about YouTube. When I get off YouTube, it's over with. Don't call me with no bullshit. Don't email me with no bullshit. Don't hit me up on Instagram talking about YouTube. I don't want to hear it. But so who's on whose mind? These people stay on the phone for hours talking about us. That's all they do. So foot on the neck. Unfucking believable. It seriously is unfucking believable to think that we're worried about what they do.
I don't even watch any of their channels.
These people are broke. They have no fucking money. They have nothing. One of them might have money, that piece of shit Common Sense.
Because he deals drugs.
Common Sense. We know where you are. We know what you do. We know your name. We know everything about you. But you know what? He's another piece of shit. I could have his name, his phone number, his address. What am I going to do with it? Who gives a fuck about him? He's a jerk off.
Love you, Dan Moore. Have a good day, Dad.
That's why he's stupid. If he's hustling, he should not be on YouTube. But his time will come too. That's how you know that. Well, okay. We don't even care what they do. You could be
I
a
know.
drug. You could do whatever you want to do. We don't care. We're not calling the cops on you. Don't worry. Live your
No,
life. Go make your money. Go do what you got to do. Go make your money. Make shows, do shows. You know, talk about people. Let your people give you money, and then you talk about them. It's okay. Do what you got to do. But know one thing. On my side, we got money over here too. We do our thing here too. And obviously, you could see that when I was around FBS, you could see a real financial difference. You could see, like, basically just scratching the surface of, of being broke. And then you see someone who has something. So my advice to you is this, okay? If you really want to get things in life, money, women, jewelry, cars, my advice to you is go pick up a drill or go pick up a can of paint. Because what I did was I picked up a drill and a can of paint. I'm still here. I don't have to worry about ratting. I'm not on the run. I don't look over my shoulder. I'm sitting in my house. I have my air conditioner on. I could look at my watch that says ROLEX. Okay? I have everything I ever wanted in life. What do they have? But they're all mobsters. They did 100 years in jail. They did X. They did Y. They did Z. And what do they have? They have nothing. Yeah, learn a trade. There you go. That's it.
It says US dollars.
Nice.
No. For my thing, but I don't know. Maybe I got to look into where my VPN is. But they're saying
Monita. We should have Pretty Monita come on and explain what this Jeff fucking piece of shit did to her.
we could do that, but are people really having trouble sending super chats?
Trouble? I don't know. Send yourself a super chat. How do you send a super chat?
You click that dollar sign on the bottom. Then maybe it is the VPN thing that I gotta. Remember we set up VPNs in all the computers?
Yeah. But who needs a VPN now? What does a VPN do?
A VPN stands for a very protective network.
Yeah, I see how much it protected you.
Well,
All right. Pretty Monita's got a wrench. Maddie's got a wrench. Now I see the wrenches. Yankees for life.
NordVPN. You guys could still hear me? No? You hear me?
We can hear you.
Tony Pizza, I'm Team New York Connect.
Where is Tony Pizza?
He's in chat.
Is he?
It says that I'm very unprotected right now. Actually, my VPN says that I'm unprotected. So
your wrench, we'll give you a wrench. I need $50. Come on, you had all that money you was showing, right? All that fucking counterfeit money.
no, that was real money. But then, like his pizza jail, I think he put you in like the homo part of his pizza jail.
Oh, I'm very worried.
All right, it says I'm connected now. No, like
Hold on a minute now, okay? I got a lot of black homies, but black
Oh, wait.
homies wear ACDC shirts. I don't know about that shit, man.
that 13-year-old's in the back room again. You see
He's
the
got an ACDC shirt on.
ACDC. The 13-year-old. You have pants on? You have pants on this time, Jermaine?
We'll let you on. I wanted you to come with an Ozzy Osbourne shirt on.
And his name is I'm Back Baby. He says I'm back baby. I'm back baby. That's what his YouTube name is.
I got pants on.
What do you have to say to us? What's up? How old are you? Is he having a seizure?
No, he has an ACDC ACDC shirt on. He got beat up for that shit.
What's up, Bobby Styles? Can you see this? Yes, I can. We push back. Thank you.
Bobby Styles sent you 2 lira.
I don't know what happened, man.
Jermaine, why are you so obsessed with wanting to come on the show?
What's up, Ozzy Osbourne?
What's up? Why are you so obsessed with trying to get on here? What are we?
Oh man.
So why do you want to be on here so bad? You do this every other day. You're trying to come on here.
I know who this is. Is this Ishmael?
No, this isn't Ishmael.
It looks like him.
How old are you? Jermaine, how old are you? Does your mom know that you're on? Get your mom and ask her to come over here so we can ask her permission.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Go get your mom, please.
I'm 15.
Okay, well, go get your mother and ask her. We need her permission before you.
Bro.
All right. Well,
Oh
see you
my
later,
God.
Jermaine.
Who's that? Jermaine Dupri? Yeah, he's wearing an ACD shirt, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. But
Oh man, he was showing his
when
feature.
I was around, we get beat up if you wore ACDC.
Yeah, this is 18 and over. What did
He's a good kid.
Long live Team Pizza. Team New York Connect. Team New York Connect. Team New York. Okay, I gotta.
Listen, I don't want Tony Pizza mad at me anymore.
Tony Pizza, don't be mad at Joe. Don't call him gay eighth. You realize I told you this. I told you this, Tony, that you gotta stop talking about my friends.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. He made those comments about 9/11.
Yeah.
And I will never, ever, ever do a show with him. Ever. You can't do no shit like that, homeboy, around here. This is New York Connect. This is like we know people, okay? Like people that died, okay? Like this was our friends and our family. And you're saying you don't give a fuck about those people? Well, then you know what? If you don't give a fuck about those people, we don't give a fuck about you. And believe me, you could say the worst shit. You could talk a bunch of shit. But saying that, forget about it. Not from over here. Maybe if you're from a different part of the country, you could say that, but not over here. Nope. Because if you were here in 2001 like I was, and you seen what was going on, that shit was no joking matter. That was like, motherfuckers were like really fucked up over that for a long time. Trust me. A long, long time. My father-in-law was down there. My uncle was down there. Yo, people are still dying because of that. You know how many people that work down there that are dying of cancer, 55 years old, 60 years old, that work down there trying to help people, trying to pull people out of the rubble. Now they got a lung cancer, mesothelioma, all this shit. The shit's still going on. It didn't end. It didn't end after the last body was pulled out of there. It's still going on. People are still dying. So, and we were talking about that today. And those comments right there, you will never get no love from this side. You can't. Hold on, I gotta get my charger for my computer. It's running low. Hold on. Okay, I got a little situation here. Thank God for the good old 3 to 2 adapter. So that's my stance on Tony Pizza.
I mean, look at our Brooklyn bounce man. He's a hero.
Thank
That
you.
hero saved people's lives. But I got to and be the beautiful. Thank you, Seymour
Nettie.
Scagnetti. We have such wonderful male subscribers and female subscribers.
Yo, can we go?
Yeah, we can go.
5:32.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Look at that.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say goodbye to everybody. This is. I gotta get. I gotta end this.
Hey, well, we'll come back later. Stop it.
You want to come back? You want to come back on later?
Yeah, we'll come back on later.
All right. Well, you say goodbye and hit end. All right. You say
All right.
say goodbye to everybody and hit end. I'm gonna go use the bathroom and walk out the door. You got this, Joe. Everybody in chat, thank you so much. Everybody who donated. Joe's gonna say goodbye to you and make sure he does a good job.
And Carol, I'm glad that you said that, because you know what? It makes it lets people know that this shit is still going on. You know what I mean? People think like, oh man, Staten Island, it was bad here. You know what I mean? It was especially like when you're working in Manhattan, people going to Manhattan, like you're worried. I'm worried about my family, taking the train. I mean, there was just so much shit going around. Like, oh, they're going to do this next. They're going to do that. I mean, where I live on Staten Island is a hill, so basically I could look down right at the Twin Towers. So when those planes hit and that shit was fucking, it was like the craziest thing. It was like, it reminded me of like a movie, like where the cities are just blown up or whatever. I mean, I remember going to the top of the Twin Towers when I was 10 years old, and it was like those buildings to me were like the most iconic buildings in the world. They were like so much taller than any of the buildings in Lower Manhattan. And then just to see them wiped out, oh man. And then like you find out that Steven Siller, I mean, they have the tower it's like the tunnel the towers run. You know what I mean? It's that's every year. And I know the Siller family, and there's a lot of people that were affected by this and are still affected by this. There was the one cop, what was his name? He just passed away. He was a detective. Now, this detective was down there. I forget his name. He was a Spanish dude. 220 pounds. He just recently died of cancer due to the ground zero. Dude was like 70 pounds when he died. I mean, could you imagine that? I mean, Carol's brother and son are still battling cancer because of 9/11. That shit happened 21 years ago, and people are still dealing with it. And you think,
Bye.
yeah, Frank Siller, exactly. And I'm good friends with his brother-in-law, Bob, who's married to Siller's sister. And I worked right across the street from Victory Sports, so I know the family well. And yeah, it's crazy to think about it. I mean, it's just that anyone could, don't say anything. Don't say anything, but to talk negatively. I mean, I knew this lady, Tony and Carol. Her husband passed away. And like just unbelievable what it did to her and her kids. Bay 7th, the real keyboard thug. Now, I'm gonna go with JC. No, Pink Veal. He's a fucking idiot. And who is? Tony Sofolo was talking about me. Well, here's the good thing about Tony Soulflow. Never met Tony Soulflow. Never talked about Tony Soulflow. Doesn't know me. So any information you want to find out about me, just get in touch with me. I'm easy to get in touch with. Especially if your name is JC or Pinkville. You all have my number. Why don't you call me? Right? Because the other day, you know who I texted? I texted Johnny Mac. You want to know what Johnny Mac texted me back? Nothing. Okay. I texted Code of the Street. Big tough guy. Did he text me back? No. Want me to show you the text that I sent him? No, it wasn't nice words either. It was like, let's get him up, homeboy. And what was the response I got? 0. So, if those guys want to know anything about me, get in touch with FBI. He will give you my phone number. You know what? Wait a minute. His partner, Tony's partner, has my number. Nikki Blade. Let him reach out to me, and I'll let him know anything he wants to know about me. Anything. I'm not going to say they're rat lovers. They can do what they want to do, but, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But I guarantee you that they would not see me face to face. And I swear to God on that. None of them. So they could talk. Me, I'm out there. They know where I live. I'm right here. Keyboard tough guy. I don't know what a keyboard tough guy is. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know one thing. They could reach out to me whenever. And my number is real easy to find. FBI put it up on one of his shows. And he put my address up too. Now, the address thing, I don't know. You probably shouldn't come to my house because my family's here. You'll get a completely different response than what you would get if you call me or if you met me somewhere else. But coming to my house, I guarantee I won't be hiding behind no blinds. And if you come to my house, don't just come with 1 or 2 people. You probably need about 7 to 10, at least. I mean, my mom's here. She'll kick fucking 5 people's ass, and then I'll take the other 5. Yeah. But that's not a keyboard tough guy. I'm not a keyboard tough guy. I'd rather do it with my hands, not on a keyboard, face to face. Mano y mano. But they're not going to do that, right, Max? Stop it, Maxwell. Behave. They want food, okay? Because we were talking about giving them food. They're not stupid. They know what food is. But anyway, saying he wants your hands because I threatened his house? How did I threaten Code of the Street's house? Okay. Well, he knows how to get in touch with me, Code of the Street. So if you want me, Code of the Street, and you think I threatened your house, then do something about it. You know my digits, homie. Hit me up. Do you think that's going to happen? No. It's not going to happen. See, they're the keyboard tough guys. Yeah, Code is a nut. You know what I would do to Code? Code would have my fucking foot with 3 toes on it up his fucking ass. It'd be coming out of his mouth, Code. Code is a fucking piece of shit fake tough guy is what Code is. Okay? Code is definitely a bitch. Worse than all of them. You run to Johnny fucking Mac? Johnny Mac is a fucking joke. They're all a bunch of fucking jokes. and the fucking kingpin FBI. You think people are worried about FBI? Like I said, when I get off this computer, I'm going to go play with my baseball cards. Wait, I got a text message. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me see. I got a text message. Wait. Please let it be this fucking piece of shit. Oh, let me put my phone. Oh my God, where's my phone? I've lost my phone. Yeah, Code is a fucking faggot. They were all a bunch of faggots. Really. Me and Code had an argument. So you know what he did? He ran to the other side. He ran to Johnny Mac. That's a real fucking man for you right there. Johnny Mac? Oh my God. Let's see who it is. It's my brother Carlos. Yep. It's all good. Like I said, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So like Jimmy runs it, right? So what Jimmy needs to do is Jimmy needs to talk to his people. Jimmy needs to help his people and let them know it ain't worth it to do this. It's just not worth it. Because something's going to wind up happening. And it's really going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. And it's not going to be like where someone might go to jail. I doubt it. Because now what I'm thinking is that's their veil, is letting people think that they have the cops and they're the cops. So what winds up happening is we think they're the cops, so it's like hands off. Right? But I don't think they're the cops. You know, I don't think they're the cops because look at the shit that they're doing. All right? You're threatening kids. You're threatening politicians. I mean, would cops do that? I mean, I don't know. So I think that once that veil is lifted off them, that they're not the cops, people are just going to run up after them in 2 seconds. So that's what we have to uncover. Me personally, like I said, they're not affecting me none once I get off the computer. If they were bothering me, I would handle it. But they're not bothering me. They know. They know the truth. The truth is, you could have done 30 years in jail. Okay? You got to stand in front of a person. Okay? Now, the person you're standing in front of probably has 5 fingers, knuckles, a fist, arms, right? Legs. I don't have 10 toes, so I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage. But when you're standing in front of another man, jail, your mama, your poppy, nothing can save you. It's just you and that person. Okay, so Jimmy's a federal witness. He's untouchable? Okay. But he thinks he's untouchable. But maybe he is untouchable. But his people aren't. His people aren't. But if Jimmy really was, what Jimmy really needs to do is he needs to talk to his people and tell them, hey, it's not worth it to do this. My friends got killed over this. I went to jail. I mean, Jimmy, tell them the truth. Tell them the truth about what really happens when you get involved in this. When you start fucking with people's families and their kids. That's why you never hear me talk about someone's kids. Because the weakest motherfucker, okay? The weakest dude, the most scary dude in the world. You fuck with his girl or his kid, the scariest dude in the dude that's more scared than anything, well, he might become an animal. And you got to be careful of that. That's why I learned that at 13 years old. Don't fuck with people's money, women, or family. That's why you never hear me going after their kids. But shit, they go after my family. They try to affect my money. But obviously, they haven't really affected it too much. So, I want to say thank you to all the supporters. And sorry if I rambled on, but I'm just hoping that one of these guys will call me back. So maybe we could settle this. Not in a violent way. I mean, we could just talk about it. You know, like Code of the Street, we were friends at one point. He could give me a call. We could talk. I want to see what he has to say. And I guarantee you that it'd be nothing but pleasantries on his behalf. You think he's going to call me up acting like a tough guy? Just like FBS did, right? All them guys, right? Gunsmoke called me up like a tough guy, right? What happened to Gunsmoke? He hid. Thank you. You know my phone number? You know my address? Mafia etiquette, Mob 2 etiquette. We don't go to people's house. Okay, so you don't go to people's house. Mob 2 etiquette. So call me. I'll meet you down the street. I'll meet you on Beeman and Star, right on the corner. And we could have a talk on the corner. Thank you, guys. BK, Westies, Manchetti, Fish Tank, Tony, Aldo. They're all weak motherfuckers. FBI, all those dudes, right? Oh, yeah, now they got this info about MRE. We don't believe it. You might putting out the info about that is a waste of your fucking breath. You might as well not even do it. Because you're just going to help MRE get more subscribers and more views, but you're not really going to help yourself because eventually when these things get debunked and you find out that people don't care, like we don't care. Okay, we don't care what they have to say. Because I'm 100% sure that if MRE was an informant, it would have been out a long time ago. It's not easy. It's not easy to keep that shit under wraps. That would have been like the first thing that came out. You know, if he would have got arrested and it was on TV and people started going to jail, do you know how fucking fast that word would travel? You know how fast that word would travel if he put people in jail? It would have been instantaneously. So they're just grasping at straws. It's this common simp dude, you know, and they're all trying to like get people worried. Keep doing it. You know, start talking about me a little more. You'll get me to 1,000 subs. Because I got to be honest with you, talking about FBI did not get me to 1,000 subs. Everybody said, oh, talk shit about him. I'll get you 1,000 subs. He built people's channels. Bro, I'm at 800 subs. Help me out, FBI. Come on, man. Remember when we were doing the sneaker show and you called me and said, hey, homeboy, take it easy? And I said, all right, man, I'm going to take it easy on you. I showed you some sympathy. And I said, all right, let me show you. I'll pull out my bullshit sneakers. And I did that for you. Okay? I did that for you. Do something for me now, Chris. But you know what? Give me a call first, homeboy. All right? Cuban, Westies, Vito. Yeah, I know. But Jimmy's a smart kid, and Jimmy's got to know what happens when you do this. Now, if you want to just come out and say that you're making money, well, that's a completely different thing. You know, I think that maybe that's what this really is, about making money with these guys. You know, Code of the Street. That motherfucker needs money. He really needs money. So you know what, Code? I take it back. If talking about us is going to get you paid, bro, you need money. You could tell he needs money. Because I don't know, like, he's got all these motorcycles and he's got that crusty ass leather jacket. I don't know, that fucking Arthur Fonzarelli vest or whatever it is. That shit ain't leather. That shit is pleather. You don't have leather. You see what he looks like? You see what he's broke as a fucking joke. He does his shows on his phone. He doesn't have 2 nickels to rub together. So get paid. Tommy 2274, you're damn right he's a bum. Claudio, yes, Carol, we love you, Carol, and we're gonna keep you. We will always ride for people like you and your family members that kept us safe and made New York what it is. I mean, it was tough, man. It was really, really tough, and I'm not, tough enough. Like I played the tough guy role, but I was worried. Crossing the bridge when I was working in Brooklyn, like you see a plane coming, I'm thinking to myself like that planes were going to fly into the bridge. So it was like it was pretty hectic for a while. And when your family's working in the city, taking the train and the ferry, I thought they were going to hit the ferry. That's still a worry. The ferry, like when is some schmuck going to jump on the ferry with explosives, and blow up a boat or whatever? They do that shit all the time, in Europe or whatever. And it's we feel for you and we'll never forget. And there's no way that pizza prick will ever get any love from me. I don't know about other people. You want to take him into your wing. You want to get in. No. Nope. Not going to happen. Not with me. And if you have him on your show, I'm not mad at you. That's your thing. But the people that I know, they wouldn't be too happy with me. And I wouldn't want that getting out. Especially like my uncle. If my uncle heard it, or my cousins, the people that were down there, I don't know. If that ever got around, I wouldn't be able to explain that. Now, maybe if he went on a world apology tour and he said that, he was a piece of shit and that he was given money to say that, well, I don't know. Probably not. But, yeah, pizza won't be around long, exactly. Yeah. I wonder who's going to pay his tax bill, though, because all that money he's getting, he must have some tax bill. Because, that's the thing about getting money that these people don't realize. You're going to get hit with that 1099. And, yeah. Good luck. That's why. Do not send money to Gay Eighth. Send it to NB. Send it to BK Shalin. Do not send it to Gay Eighth. Gay Eighth doesn't want that money. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. He doesn't know how to pay his taxes. Yes. But Carol, we love you. We support you. Yeah, I know he won't pay, and they don't take that lightly, though. They don't take it lightly, and they'll shut him down. Because that's one, you can't fuck with the government. You can't fuck with the government. You know what I mean? They're going to get you. Well, that's it. BK, you better get a Cash App, because all those fucking raps that you're putting out. That's another thing I want to say. If there's anybody out there that wants to challenge BK to a battle rap, hit me up at Joey Mo, a.k.a. Bay 8th, on Instagram, and we'll get that shit popping live on YouTube. Straight up battle rap. Maybe you should battle Gay C. I hear he's got lyrics, Gay C. Yeah, I heard he was, what happened with Gay C was he retired from the cartel and they threw a party for him. You know what I mean? I don't know what cartel it was, the Sinaloa or Tijuana cartel, or I don't know, one of those cartels. They threw a party for him, I heard, and he was rapping. Yeah, 1099 is 15%. There you go. So let's see. That's 150 on every 1,000. He's going to owe quite a bit of money, that Tony Pizza, because I heard he was pulling down some money. Yeah, but he doesn't care. I mean, that's the thing. He doesn't care. There's no way he's going to pay it. Oh, yes. Nuns, you're coming on the 17th. What you need to do is put up where you're going to be at and everything. That way, if people want to come by and see you, they can see you, nuns. Yeah. So you could find out how tough everybody is. We'll put the address of where he's going to be, Nunzio. He's going to be there on that day at that time. And you could show up. And, I mean, yeah, you could show up. And, but like I said, I'm not a tough guy. I leave that to BK Shallon, and I leave it to my man Drew. Those guys are legitimate tough guys, and I'm not even joking. They're tough guys. Me, I'm an old man. I got 8 toes. You know what I mean? I could barely walk. What am I going to do? Hit you with my fucking cane? You know what I mean? But I would love to talk to you still. I'd love to have a conversation with you. Yep. I know. Yeah. Because I tell you, if I can make it through 80s New York, right? If I can make it through that time, this is a fucking walk in the park. I mean, it was bad back then. You know what I mean? Like, it was like really, really bad because nobody had shit. So if you had something, they just took your shit. Now, forget it. Now it's, we got these guys that are doing shows. I mean, like FBI. How come he hasn't called me FBI? He called me a few months ago, trying to use Angel to broker some sort of truce and say that things were going too far. Well, what happened since then? He should call me. I'll talk to him too. And then, I'll explain to him, oh, thank you, Kay. What I'll do is I'll explain to him, I'll say, look, we have a side, okay? There's the left side, there's the right side, and there's the NY Connect, Bay 8, the BK Shallon, that side, okay? So on that side is a few people, okay? And when they call me, I'm going to explain who those people are. I'm going to say, it's this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. And I'll say, take your pick which one you want. And I guarantee you, the one person that you want will be there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And you could talk to him. And what do you think is going to happen? They don't want to do that. They want to keep making shows, and they want to keep talking shit, and they want to come up with this information. Oh, yeah, we got this information about MRE. He worked with the ATF. Okay, would you just picked up that? That's what they do now. The ATF. Okay, the ATF. Okay, but it's funny because they are going to call him a rat, but everybody on their side is an informant. How does that work? Wait a while. Who's Louis the Wrench? Louis. Come on, Louis. We know who you are. Louis, do you know how to get in touch with me, Louis? Louis, we don't care, Louis. We don't care about any proof. Reach out and touch me, Louis. I don't want to talk about, listen, Louis, you could tell me about what MRE did, but you got to tell me on the phone and you got to tell me in person. Because if you're doing it on YouTube, then it doesn't mean shit when you do it on YouTube. Doing it on YouTube is to make money. If it was some serious shit where he was a fucking snitch, that shit would not be handled on YouTube. It'd be handled off of YouTube. That's how you know it's all bullshit. That's how you know, because when you think about it, all these rats, I don't even like using rats, all these informants that come on YouTube, right? Why do they go on YouTube? They go on YouTube to make money, right? So whatever the fuck your name is, what's his name? Louis the Wrench? But you see, Louis, here's the difference, Louis, okay? Louis, we don't do anything illegal over here. So we have nothing to worry about. But what you guys do is you guys do a lot of illegal shit. And you got to worry about it, because what's going to happen is the guys in your camp, right? One of them is going to run a stop sign, right? And when they run a stop sign, they're going to be so fucking scared that they're going to just start naming people, and they're going to name you guys and all the bullshit that you're doing. Like when Tony Pizza came out and said, "Oh, Johnny Mac," I don't want to hear that shit. We know that everything that you guys are saying is it's all bullshit. It's all fucking lies. Nobody gives a fuck. So come out and say that MRE is fucking ATF, he's the FBI. We don't give a fuck. We know it's bullshit. I shoot fucking blues in my foot. BK Shallon is 5 foot and he's fat. It's bullshit, okay? NB is a bad mom and a whore. It's bullshit. Everything you guys say is bullshit. All we're saying on this side is reach out and call us. That's it. Get in touch with us and we'll tell you what's real and what's not real. And who's real and who's not real. You don't find it odd that Code of the Street, I'm telling you, okay, seriously, if Code of the Street had a woman, okay, his woman would have been jealous of Bay 8th, because that dude sucked my fucking dick every day. BK, you heard the convos, BK. He heard him. Dude was on my nuts. It was embarrassing how he was on my nuts. Now, what? I'm the worst dude? Now what am I? You run to the other side? That just showed how weak you are. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. All the content creators, okay, like the Matty Marinaros, friends of mine, the MREs, all those guys, if for some reason they woke up one day and they said, fuck Bay 8th, okay, fuck him, fuck NY Connect, he's a piece of shit, he's a lowlife, he's this, he's that. You know what Bay 8th would do? Bay 8th would say, okay, well, guess what? Bay 8th is on his own then. There's no way I would run to FBI and fucking Jimmy. Are you crazy? Are you nuts? What type of fucking man would do that? What type of man would jump ship? He hated FBI. He hated Lee Cole. He used to tell me all the time, yo, how could you be friends with these dudes? Then he hated FBI. He was telling me, hey, come to Philly. We're going to ride our fucking mopeds up there and we're going to rev them up in front of his house. I'm looking at him like, are you fucking nuts? Rev him up in front of his house? This is what this guy was planning on doing. I'm like, yeah, don't even waste your time, Code. No. I'm going to look, me and the guys are going up there and we're going to rev our fucking mopeds. We're going to roll up there and rev up our fucking bikes. I'm like, really? Okay. He ran to them, man. He fucking ran to the other side. Yo, who does that? And all these, oh yeah, FBI, man. Yo, you got your foot on their necks, man. Well, thank you. I do have a neck. Something that FBI doesn't have. I don't know if that was a little dig at him, you know what I mean? Because he doesn't have a neck, but I like how he used it. How does he have his foot on my neck? Do you know what foot on someone's neck is? Okay? Think about it. Okay? You know what? Start listening to rap songs about beef, and they'll tell you what beef is, okay? That's what the foot on the neck is. I don't know, Mike. I was at lunch with you today, and Drew, did I look stressed out? Yeah, I was stressed out because my fucking wound vac wasn't working, but it wasn't on the count of them. Nothing changes in Joey's life. Okay, Joey gets off this and Joey talks to his people. We don't talk about them. We don't want anything to do with them. We don't care about them. You know what I care about? I care about when Pretty Monita says, yo, this dude's bothering me. And then I say, hold on a minute. I gotta talk to Pretty Monita. Those are the things that bother me, is when there's a problem with my friends. Not when there's a problem with like my enemies. Like, don't call me up telling me that, oh, he said this about me. I don't even give a fuck. Like, really, I do not care. If you call me up and say, hey, he did a show. Do you understand that Mike called me last night only to tell me something? And he realized, he was like, yo, I know you don't give a fuck. I'm just checking on you. Right? That's a friend. But he knew it. He knew, like, yo, I know you don't care about this, but I'm just checking on you because I want to let you know that, yo, I'm with you. Right? That's what he said. Because he knows that this shit, I don't sweat it one bit. Nothing. Zero, zippo, zilch. Not worried about a thing. I'll go sit on my front steps right now. You guys know where I'm at. I'll go sit on my front steps right now. And you know what I'll do? I'll work on my tan. Because Josie said that I looked a little pale. And you know what? She's probably right. I do look a little pale. I haven't been out. So, I just want to let you guys know that I was out of this. I was out of the beef thing. But you know what happened? They went at NB's family and NB's child. That got me back in. Now, I don't care. Because YouTube doesn't mean that much to me anymore. You know what means something to me? The people that are my friends that are in the chat. I don't care about making 1,000 subs and 15,000 views. Because I got to be honest with you. I know I got like 50 to 60 people that like me. When I see 100 people, 40, 50 people are from the other side. They're just listening to report back. See, all these guys, look, Claudio, Pretty Monita, BK, Fish Tank, Roscoe. Okay, see, Mr. Gribbs. I'll give you a little bit, okay? I don't sniff. I got to be honest with you. I've never sniffed a Roxy. Never in my life. I wouldn't do that. I think it's a waste. Because as big as my nose is, 4 Roxys. What are you, crazy? I could probably take 30 in one day and it would do nothing. But Mr. Gribbs, you don't even know who Mr. Gribbs is. Who's Mr. Gribbs? Why am I being a tough guy on a computer? I'm telling you to give me a fucking call. That's not a computer tough guy. How is that a computer tough guy? I'm not threatening you. I'm saying call me, Mr. Gribbs. Get in touch with me. Let's talk, and maybe we could work it out. And you know what you could tell me, Mr. Gribbs? You could tell me that you're a pussy and you're doing this because FBS puts his dick in your ass, and if you don't do this for him, he won't do that for you. Then what am I going to say? I'm a reasonable guy, but don't sit there and act like I'm the tough guy, when in reality, okay, you have his dick in your ass. Right. Thanks, Mr. Gribbs. You're just effing around. But if you know Mr. Gribbs, he did die in jail, Mr. Gribbs. I love these guys how they take. See, what I did is I took a street and I made that my name. You took another person. But I don't know if I could do that. Like, I don't know if I could. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Take another person. I mean, I don't know. Okay, Mr. Gribbs. Thank you. Huff sent us 10,000 pennies, it looks like.
Well, New York Connect. Yo, I'm driving, right? In New York.
That's Andrea. Thank you. That's my brother. Look, I held the fort down. I kept this at about 100.
I know, but New York Connect had a lunch gathering today minus NB. That's great.
No, this was, you know what happened?
What happened?
I was in the shower.
I had to hear the secondhand.
Mike called me. He said, "Do you want to go to lunch?"
You were hungry?
I said, "I don't have money." He said, "Okay." And we met someone else there, and he paid, and we gave him a wrench, and that was it.
But he didn't buy. This guy didn't buy me lunch, so he gets a wrench for buying.
It came together so fast, like it wasn't really like planned out. It wasn't like, oh, you know what? Let's have lunch. It was like bing, bam, boom. We had talked about lunch earlier, me and Mike, but I was having problems with my machine yesterday, today, and it was just like bing, bam, boom. I took a shower, and I got my fucking bandage wet, and that fucked everything up.
Secrets.
Everything is fucked up. But I showered. See? And so you see the wall behind me? All right. So that color is called, it's called Galapagos. Okay? It's a Benjamin Moore color.
Nobody cares about NB anymore.
1 gallon of paint. Okay? 80 fucking bucks. I used to get it for free. Yeah, it's a Phillies jersey. It's a shout out to Code of the Street.
Code has no code.
It is. No, listen. Okay? It's a Bryce Harper jersey. Okay? Now, Bryce Harper is from Las Vegas. My brother lives in Las Vegas. I am a Las Vegas lover. I lived in Vegas. My heart is in Las Vegas. It's the second. If I could live anywhere,
You, Karen, thank you.
it'd be LA and Vegas. Because let me tell you, I fucking hate New York. I really do. I hate New York. And I'll tell you why. Because my house, okay, the house that I live in, okay, so I don't know, what is it like? It's a 2-family house. I have an apartment downstairs, but my house is probably like in other parts of America, a couple of 100,000, Here, it's like 700,000. Do you realize that if you live in New York City, right, and you want to buy a house, okay, to get a conventional mortgage, you put 20% down, right? So the average house is like 500,000-600,000. You get a shit box for that much, basically, nowadays. You got to have a down payment of $100,000 to get a house? Are you nuts? Who has $100,000 to put down on a house? And maybe if your mommy and your daddy give it to you, but who has that kind of money?
Well, the jerks in York, the husband and wife, seem to talk about me living in a trash apartment. Those motherfuckers would never be able to afford where I live. Never. You guys know how much rent is in New York?
Oh, forget it. Forget it. Yeah, hardwood. Look, man.
Especially in the area that I live, I don't live in a shitty area. It's actually a pretty popular area where people go. The nightlife and the restaurants all within walking distance from me.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, Fatso's house is, it's like
Was in foreclosure.
even. I guarantee you, if you told him, like where he does his video, if you told him stand up and spread your arms out, he fucking couldn't extend his arms out. It's probably as big as that fucking jail cell his idol was in. What is it, a 6x9?
Well, and it doesn't even matter. You got a roof over your head. That's all that matters. But he brags like it's something like a mansion. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I never, ever, ever have sat on here and bragged. Who is this slime, hairy Roman? Look in the back.
That's yeah.
That's what?
What's up, bro? How are you?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Doing great. Just wanted to say, come on. We know who the people are who support you. You can say 20 names, 30 names, 40 names. You will give a disservice to other 50 more people who have been consistent from day one, like you, Joy, and like Madam MB. I found you out thanks to Nicola. Just wanted to say to both of you, great content, but the both of you, you have qualities that you can switch and you can do other stuff. In one day, Joy, when I met you, you were not talking about anything else than sport. That's how I met you.
Yep.
And
we're gonna do
you have
sports.
a life outside from here. MB, you have a life outside from here. The
Absolutely.
pandemic destroyed us. Because the pandemic gave to everyone, first of all, the possibility to have a podcast. And secondly, people started to believe that you can say whatever you want because there are not going to be consequences.
Aha. Bingo. Yep.
That's pretty much it.
They wouldn't say it if they were right in front of us. I'm telling you that.
But that is the fact that when we were at school, we were kids. There were the nerds. There were the cool people. And there were the losers that were like, I hate you. I hope you will die. I hate everybody. Why? Because they could not admit their own insignificance.
That's it.
And I apologize. English is my third language, but I don't
No,
even
but you
know.
speak well enough. You speak just fine, my friend.
All right.
But he's absolutely right. The there's a certain people that in school they didn't fit in. They wish that they were invited to the cool kids parties, the cool kids table, and this, that, and the other thing. And because they weren't, what did they do? They bullied people. They talked bad. They lashed out for attention. And that there's a certain crowd on that side that wishes that they could fit in with the cool kids, and they can't. They never did their whole life. They never will. And, it makes them feel better to talk about others. That's what makes them feel better inside, is by putting others down. They don't have a life. Their life is outside of this. They don't have a life,
Well, let's think about this for a minute. They do it because they make money. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, but we can make money being nice, and people send us stuff, because I don't know.
But it's going to take you a long. Like if we did a sports show, we'll get to the promised land. It's just going to take a lot more time.
Okay,
these
but
guys got instant money off doing it.
You have 100 million different ways to make money legally, normally, by just busting your ass because you have a brain and you have a working body. This
Of
is their
course.
only chance. This is the best moment of their life.
Yep.
So,
You know what's guaranteed to me every week? The paycheck I get on Friday because I go to work Monday through Friday. That's guaranteed to me. So I don't need to come on here and make up stories and do certain things to rely on my bills being paid.
yeah, and you sleep better than them. Because remember when someone was calling Joy, like, oh, I feel a little bit agitated, this is too much for me,
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, there is one thing to say. The 100 people that you got here are 100 people that have lives, they have their jobs, and they, from day one, have been consistent. The people that you got on the other side are the outcast or some scumbags that are sending money, for example, to pizza and to someone who is fat.
Right.
Fooling the fights. How can you be such a scumbag to send money to people who are fighting between them? It's like, come on, what is dog fighting, cock fighting? What is that?
Yeah.
Well, I think it has something to do with, like they feel that this is if they don't give him money, if you don't give FBI money, he's not gonna recognize you. He doesn't. That's all he cares about is the people that send the money. And when people the ones that give him money are the ones that we know about, like the Mustache Pete and all these guys. They all want their name up there. The Ali Klabars, you know what I mean? Look, the minute Ali was like, "Yo, you've been hustling me," he should have had a conversation with the dude off the air and said, "Yo, no, I didn't do that. Here's the proof." What did he do? Right away, he threw the dude right to the side. But all that money he gave him, it was good then. So that shows what type of person he is. If he was a real man, he would have said, "Yo, Ali, you're my boy. I wouldn't do that to you. And here's the proof." He didn't do that.
They would have went and had a conversation behind the scenes. He wouldn't have started trashing him right away. It's somebody who gave him lots and lots of money. And even if there was like some kind of misunderstanding and an agreement and Ali wanted nothing to do with FBS ever again, FBS should have never trashed him because that guy gave him hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, he helped him out. You should appreciate that.
That's why I'm saying to people, call me. I'm being dead serious because I guarantee you, if you call me and you meet me, it'll be squashed.
I don't want to make names.
Call me, because if you do call me, then I'll know that if these guys are really looking to settle things, they'll get in touch with me.
Yeah,
They want to keep it going because it's a money-making thing. So that's how I'm going to expose them, is by letting people know, like, hey, they don't want to. These guys know me. They know where I'm at.
But
reach out to me.
Joy,
I try to reach out to them. They don't pick up their phone.
But that's life. That's life. Now pandemics changed everything. Everything,
Right.
Before you used to go to a bar, you say things that some of those people in this genre are saying. You would be shut up in 10 seconds.
Forget about it.
But guess what? You would never say those things. Never, ever, ever. Because we know that this did never exist in the past.
Yep.
Now you know that you can say it because you're in your basement, safe over there. And guess what? That's why we need to push back. Because we need to push back because we should not allow this to happen to us. Whatever happened to some people who suffer for that can happen to each and every one of us. Because Mike could have been framed very badly. Very badly. Yep. And other people could have been framed as well. So we need to push back. That's the moment. And this movement is more important than each and every one of us. So let's push back, everyone. And sorry, I really need to go or my girlfriend will kill me.
Oh, no. Tell your girlfriend I said hello.
It's like...
Does your girlfriend watch YouTube?
No, she's probably real smart.
She does, but luckily my wife does not, so everything is okay.
Your girlfriend watches, but your wife doesn't?
Yeah, so I need to...
Hey, he's my kind of guy right there. Hey, we got to hang out one of these days. I come to Italy, forget it.
Waiting for you. Now I'm in Hungary, so if you pop by...
You're in Hungary?
Yeah, working here right now.
Nice.
Oh, so his girlfriend's in Hungary, the wife's in Italy. One in each country. If it's two different countries or
Yeah.
two different islands?
2 different countries.
Two different countries. Okay.
I feel the same way. Different
So-
different country, different wife.
Supporting the both of you. Stay strong. A big hug
Thank
to you
you,
and
my
your
friend.
family.
We appreciate you, bro. Have a good
Thank
one.
you for the support.
Yep. Triple X. We got to get Triple X. Hit me up on Instagram, Joey Mo, aka Bay Eighth. I would definitely love to talk cards with you. Seems like you got some good cards. Those Mike Trout cards, graded 10s and 9.5. You got some money, homeboy. I'm just getting into graded cards now myself.
That
Like-
Andrew guy wants to do a show with you talking sports too. He has a YouTube channel. We have to have him on sometime. Mandy said he'll do the 8 questions. MRE will do the 8 questions with you, and I'm eating an ice because nobody invited me to lunch today. Josie wants the link. Josie just hit me up. She is something's going on with her. She just sent me a message. Come on down, Josie. Come on down. Joe, how you feeling? You good?
Yep. I really like Andrea.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Let me put your Instagram link in chat. So anybody who wants to hit up Joe, and anybody who doesn't have Joe's phone number, if they want to talk about something, they can hit him up on Instagram too. And what the response you're going to get first isn't NB the best?
Yeah, FBS has been giving out my number to certain people. Like he gave my number to Lefty, he gave my number to this one, he gave my number to that one. And those guys called me and it was never a problem. So call him, he'll give it to you, then call me.
Right, but if you don't have his number, you can hit him up on Instagram. And Joe usually tells everybody first, like NB's the best. He's gonna say how great I am first. That's
my first message. I said NB and Josie are the best.
What's
And
the matter? What's the matter, Joe?
Okay, so just want to tell you something all right quick, right? So today what happened is, well, yesterday it started with that tool, JC. So he had used it happened the day before. He'd used one of my videos. He used my whole video. So I struck him, right? So today, Mac put up a thumbnail of me in my 90 and yeah, and he said the title of the video was NB and Josie, You Never Learn. That was the title of the video. So I struck that video. It was up an hour and they took it down. So FBS right now is going crazy on his show, telling everybody to come strike me. Because telling all his people to come strike me. Listen to this. He never strikes anyone. He just struck me a few weeks back. I told you this morning, didn't I? You know, I'm struck till August because I used one of his videos. But he doesn't strike anybody. But he's
right. He doesn't do anything to anyone. He doesn't dox people. He doesn't do anything.
And he never we start with him. How many strikes did we get for him? I can't even count. But I could go through my emails and post them. I've been me and Joe's channels have been struck by him. NB1, NB2.
Yeah, he's literally right now screaming and carrying on because I struck Johnny Mac.
Good.
So Johnny Mac shouldn't put my picture up there. He shouldn't use me in his titles and whatever.
And that Dana, the Ghost Hunter Dana, she struck me too. Mob Talk Radio. But Josie, that means that those little puppets, really got under their skin. Okay.
Oh, yeah. And you saw that disgusting video. He put your picture all over it and said some disgusting things as the title.
Saying I have herpes?
Yes.
That one I didn't watch it, but
no, he had to take it down. It's all down because he knows you can strike him. You know? And the other one, Dirty Lauren or something, he took all that down. And so they're crying over there now.
Openly admitted on. I have the clip of him saying he has STDs, which are Hep C, and so now he's trying to say that I guess I do too. Maybe I don't know.
Well, it don't matter, but you know, because I struck him, he's had to take all that down. So FBS is over there crying on behalf of Johnny Mac telling everyone to come and strike me.
Johnny Mac, the one that called his wife a whore in the Free
Yeah,
Shannon movie?
yeah, that one.
That one?
Yeah, exactly.
That one?
Yeah, that same guy. He's an idiot. Anyway, listen, gotta go. I've got something on the stove, but I just wanted to let you all know that. Yeah, he's having a fit right now, apparently.
Josie, we love you, Josie, and we support
Yeah, I love you too. How's your toe?
Which
No,
one?
it's not. It's plural. Toes.
Oh, okay.
I only have 3.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. All right, well, I'll talk to you later.
I'm going to show off my new toes pretty soon.
Okay, talk to you later.
Bye, Josie. Have a good one. Unbelievable. See, they do stuff to us, then when things are done back to them, they cry like victims.
Hey,
They act like the biggest victims.
That's my little guy. He's very, very pissed off right now. Right, Max? You hate these people. He'll bite the hell out of them. He will.
Wow, that ice was good. That was my lunch because I wasn't invited. What flavor was it? Hurricane.
Max. Hey, calm down. He's a little. I hate to admit it. He's from Malta, like some other dog. And
I got an announcement too because I got a message.
You're pregnant? And you're keeping it? What?
Tony Pizza took my wrench. He sent me $10 and said he took my wrench.
Oh, stop it.
I'm part of the New York Connect, not Team Pizza. But I do have to give Tony Pizza credit with some things. I mean, that 9/11 thing was disgusting, but as far as like him standing his ground and not going along with those people's narrative, I mean, I give him credit for that shit.
Well, what credit are you going to give him in 3 weeks or 3 days when he's back with them? What credit are you going to give him? You're going to take the credit away?
No. I'm just saying at the moment, I got to give him credit for that. I'm not saying like
Johnny Mac disciple.
You think he's going to be Johnny Mac's best friend? Well, when they get rid of Johnny Mac will weasel his way back. What did they write? Yes. Oh, somebody. Okay. I do believe that he would let Johnny Mac back into his little thing when Johnny Mac.
If he unzipped his pants and that little fucking pig in a blanket came out, Tony Pizza would be right on his. He wouldn't have, I guess he'd have to lay down flat because he like if Tony Pizza got on his knees, he'd be probably about a foot taller than Johnny Mac. So for him to give him a blowjob, he's probably got to lay flat on his stomach, right?
Yeah.
And Johnny Mac would have to stand on a fucking table. Possibly.
Did you hear about that Discord Mafia thing that Code was going on about? That he saw this proof that we got this Discord Mafia and we were all in there plotting against him. Did you hear that whole story?
No. I mean, I heard how he was. Look, if you're tweaking like he's tweaking, believe me, you're gonna think a lot of things.
Wait, though. But wait, I'm gonna let you guys hear something because there was actually he admitted the other day he's never even saw proof that there was a Discord Mafia.
I heard that.
Oh, you heard it?
Yeah, but you could play it.
Yeah, let me play it on here for you guys. I'm not gonna like put it up to share screen and stuff like that, but hold on. I don't know why there's a.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's the thing. The person that we know that can provide that. Well, that's the thing. The person that we know that can provide that won't give it to us.
Top dogs, I'll be honest with you. I know at the time I found out 2 months ago, whatever, how long, it was 3 people that told me. One person don't talk to me no more. The other person doesn't want to send it. And then the other person is, Bafa knows somebody, but she doesn't want, or however that works. So look, I just know that even JC, Johnny Mac, everybody knows this thing's real. I mean, it's just reality. Can I post proof? I don't have anything physically, but if you go back and look at videos, you'll see them. They've been talking about that.
So this big Discord mafia that he kept going on about, that he was in there, he saw proof of it and everything else. Now he's never seen proof. These people are liars, and then they always tell on themselves because they can't remember their own lies.
No, when you mentioned, I thought to myself, I'm like, oh yeah, right, he's bullshitting. But then when he said Bafa, oh, it's Bafa. He's so legitimate, Bafa.
I was actually getting mad because I wasn't invited into this Discord. I'm like, there's this Discord, right? I kind of enjoy a good Discord here and there. So I was actually getting like a little upset that I wasn't invited into this Discord. And then
we gotta try something, okay? I'll get us a teen or a tweak, okay?
A what?
A teen or a tweak, okay? Like with Cop of the Streets, what he's puffing on, right?
Yeah.
Get that, and then you'll see all the conspiracy theories that you believe at that point. Do you understand the shit, the narcotics that they're using? Okay, to them, the world is flat. You understand what I'm saying? It's like code is a fucking imbecile. Okay, imbecile.
He believed that Bafa was a lawyer. He thought he was talking to a lawyer. What made me start making videos on FBS? I'm kind of new to this. The thing is, I saw somebody that was going to become a problem. I noticed a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of hypocrisy, a lot of stuff on that. So I took it upon myself to make videos to show the community and YouTube what kind of person he was, because I knew he was going to turn into this. I just seen this before in communities, people like him, and that's what made me make videos on him. I wanted to give everybody fair warning what kind of person he was, so people, didn't get too close to him. So the shit that he's doing to people who did get close to them right now, that shit wouldn't happen to them. And a lot of people have thanked me. And that's what made me start doing videos on FBS. And, I started doing a little bit here and there, and it really, really triggered him. And then he was like a little puppet. It was kind of fun for a while. So that's what made me do the videos on FBS for Bob.
I was thinking about something, right? I was thinking to myself, I'm like, Gunsmoke, right? I almost feel like the people that I despise growing up, like the bully, you know what I mean? Because it's like, when a man's down, right? When you got the guy on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you got the guy on the ground, do you stomp him out? You know what I mean? Or do you, get off of him? And when I was very young, I was fighting with someone and I didn't pull back when I should have.
Mm.
And I really crippled the kid for life. Not on purpose. I was very young, maybe 10 or 12. And the kid almost lost his eye, And ever since that point, I got worried that hey, is it really do I really hate this person enough that, I want to hospitalize him or whatever. So Gunsmoke, I got to stop talking about him because truthfully, he's already laid down and he's submitted himself.
Yeah.
He just did. He submitted himself. And the only thing I would say is this. Okay? I don't know how many friends I have on YouTube. Okay? And I could be a keyboard gangster, right?
Well, you have one.
Right. Now, if someone came to NB's house or BK's house, okay? And it was like we knew who the people were. Like, it wasn't, even if we didn't know who the people were, but let's say it was FBI and Gunsmoke came to your house looking for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay? It would not even be a keyboard gangster, okay? A keyboard gangster like myself, in no time, would be at their place. I would fucking, if you went to Mike's house and Mike called me and was like, yo, these two guys are at my house. They left, but they were at my house. I have a video of them there. Do you know how fast I would be wherever those guys were? How come FBI didn't come back up as boy? What did FBI do?
Made a video about it.
They saw me on a fucking screen in front of Gunsmoke's house. I mean, I don't know. Was I there? I don't know. They say they have video of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was tiptoeing. What did he do to help his boy? Because realistically, if I did go to Gunsmoke's house or anyone went to Gunsmoke's house, it really wasn't because of Gunsmoke. It's because of FBI. He's the head honcho. How come FBI didn't retaliate? What did he do, FBI? He did a show talking shit. How come you didn't say enough is enough, man? We got to go to this kid's house now. All right, BK and whoever was there and Joey, whoever was there. You know what? I'm here now. Come meet me. How come that didn't happen? He said, pull up. Pull up. Pull up to what? We pull up to your house? What are we do at your house? What are we going to do at your house? I seen your house. Let me tell you, that's a house that he lives in? Does he have a fucking driveway? Like, what do they do? Park the car on the fucking grass? Like, I seen the house. I'm like, no, that's not a house. I swear to fucking God. I have a fucking, you guys, anybody that's been to my house, like Mike, you know what I have in my backyard. That's what his house looks like. His house looks like is like my shed. It looks just like that.
Gunsmoke's house.
No, FBI's house.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I wanted to tell you. Remind me when you're done with this conversation. Remind me, I have to tell you something hysterical. And Sunny Money, I don't know how to get in touch with you.
Who?
Sunny Money saying Sunny Money's in chat. He wants to have a word with me after my show. I don't have social media. I got an email. Well, put your email in chat, Sunny Money.
Let him get in touch with me first.
Okay. Put your email in chat, Sunny Money, and New York Connect will get in touch with you.
I gotta be honest with you. I want to talk to Sunny Money.
Let me just tell you that there's a couple people in this chat that are on Long Island, and if there was some danger at my door, I know that they would be here. And I know Maddie's one of them. I don't know if Maddie's on Long Island, but like, I know Maddie, if I needed him for something, he'd be here too, having my back if there was some kind of danger to me or my kid.
Yeah, I don't foresee them coming to your house.
No, I don't foresee anybody coming to except they send CPS is what they do. They send CPS to look for a kid chained up. A kid's sick with a high fever, sleeping, and she has to be woken up.
The kid ain't backing down either. They'll have a problem with her.
Yeah, my kid's not backing down. No way.
She'll have to do her hair first, but
Yeah.
That to say this. If you really were about the gangster shit,
Yeah, Maddie's on. I didn't want to put you out there, Maddie.
If you really were about resolving issues and explaining situations, then get in touch with me. You know, you could tell me like, Joe, look, man, I'm a fucking derelict. I'm a lowlife. I can't work. I can't do this. I have nothing. The only thing I could do is talk about you people to make money. You know what I would say? Do it.
I know
I
you
do
would.
not want FBI's channel taken down, and I swear everything that I don't. I really don't. If that kid's making money and it's taking care of his wife and his kid, and I mean it, do your thing. That's why the striking shit, you know, look, if people want to strike him, that's great because that's giving him a taste of his own medicine. Me personally, I don't look at it. I'm not getting involved in that, and it's just not going to happen. Now, Nunzio wants me to drop the link. Now, the problem with me dropping the link is we've been on for like 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I got to hit the road, Jack.
I got something to say though first that I want to say. And Sonny Money is cool. He's not trying to like
get in touch with you, but if it's anything,
no. He said he'll leave a message under your video. He's not trying to start beef, is what I'm saying.
No, I know he's not trying to start beef. If he has anything that like, you know, is important, like, hey, these guys are going to do X, Y, Z to you. Well, I want to know also first. Like if they're planning to do something, well, I need to know that information.
When there was that whole thing going on, when they threatened that politician, whatever, and I had to go down there, and you know, there was a certain live going on, and there was that code of the street and Johnny Mac on there, whatever. So and all those investigators and stuff were in that office. You know, I didn't know. You know, I know Squiggle's name and whatever, but I don't know like location and addresses and stuff. And it was so easy, you know what I mean? They typed whatever in and they got his location, whatever. And his house is pinged on Google Earth. You know what it says? Omerta Clothing. When those investigators like pulled up his shit, his Google Earth like ping was like Omerta Clothing, like on his parents' house. He has that like pin to it.
Pretty Monita, if you want to come on, I dropped the link real quick.
Hey,
if
Teresa.
anyone wants to come on.
In, Teresa? I thought Teresa was here. Hi, Teresa, honey.
No, she was in a 120-degree truck. I think she was working.
Now,
Now,
come up for a couple.
you see that Lohman dude? We got to just go right at him.
Actually, I got a video today of who he is. Wait a minute, I have a face to him. Joe, I'll send it to you. Somebody sent me a face to that.
He's got
that
to look
person.
like.
Nut.
Look, if you're taking Lohman's fucking picture, you got to look like shit.
Pretty Monita's getting her nails fixed. Oh, your nail broke, babe?
Well, let me just explain one thing real quick. So, the NB channel and the New York Connect channel, those happen to fall under my jurisdiction. Now, Pretty Monita is a dear, dear friend. And whenever Pretty Monita wants to come on this show or the NY Connect show, all you got to do is say, drop the link. And one other thing.
Sonny's over 21.
Fucks with Monita. If anybody fucks with my Pretty, they just got a problem. And there's no. So don't even bother coming in the chat if you're gonna say anything about her. Just bounce. It ain't popping. So yeah, exactly. It seems like to me that he's a racist dude with that moon cricket comment. And quite frankly, he deserves to be hanging with Tony Pizza. We don't want him over here.
Well, look what happened to that Bofa. Bofa went at Monita with some racist stuff, and he was now exiled from the whole community. He had to go to the other side, and I don't even know if the other side even wanted him over there. Maybe just, I don't know, does he still hang out with the toad of the street? I don't know, but
Your guess is as good as mine. Well, okay, so that's another thing about coming to my house. These two animals here, these two filthy animals.
you have attack dogs.
Oh, they hear a little peep and they go nuts. The mailman just came.
7 o'clock, the mailman comes.
The little Maltese Chihuahua, he's a biter. If you come here, he will bite you, guaranteed. He's bitten every family member except my, well, obviously my mom. She lives here, so. But my cousins, like, literally has bit them. I mean, he's just very protective of his area. So.
Yeah, I have a
Collie, he's just a barker, but he's very nice for the most part. But they bark at anything, they
well, I have a child that's very like an attack dog. It takes her a lot for me to have somebody to come over. It takes them a lot for her to like the person. She's not very nice at first.
I'm Kimberly here at the end.
Wow.
Well, what?
He looks like fucking stir.
I didn't see it all, but somebody said that to me and said that's him. We'll have to watch it and see if that that's. I really didn't get a chance to look into it yet, but somebody sent me that and said that's him. So
I don't know if that's him. You know why I would say it's him? Because
it's
if
a
you were
follower.
from New York, right? If you were from Staten Island, Long Island, fucking Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, Schenectady, fucking Syracuse, Rochester, okay, Albany, and you do not ride with us, you're a fucking piece of shit, fucking imposter motherfucker. So Brooklyn Rob and all these motherfuckers that are fucking kissing FBS's ass, fuck you. You ain't shit, and your fucking New York pass is revoked. And that goes for everyone. Okay? Everyone. Unless you're from New York and you reach out and give me a call and you say, hey, this is what's really going on. Then you might get what we'll call a waiver. Okay? Because we'll give you a waiver. But you got to call me. You got to reach out to me. So if you're from New York and you're riding with that motherfucker, don't come through here. Don't come up Beaman Avenue. Okay? Don't go to the South Shore. Don't go to Long Island. Don't do it.
That island, this island is where it's at.
Because you are a fucking disgrace. You're a disgrace to New York. Don't wear a Yankee hat and claim that you're from New York and you're sucking that dude's dick. No, not gonna happen.
What's up, Assassinito?
That's
Man,
why
I can't believe that I didn't get lunch
I
today.
made my name very. I wanted to make my name to where people could identify with it. That's where the whole Bay 8 thing came from. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to say Bay 8th, and there's going to, you could Google Bay 8th. There's not many. And in Brooklyn, Bay 8th is only maybe like 5 blocks, if that. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, maybe 5.
Boot 69.
Yeah, he's on a milk carton, Boot 69. He's disappointing, Boot 69. I don't know what his problem is, but obviously he's got something against me. I have nothing against him.
Both of us. I messaged him, asked him to come on a show. He says he's busy with work, or so. I asked him how he's doing. He says he's busy with work, and I said, when are you going to come back on the show? And that's when I got a cricket. Crickets. You know that sound of crickets when you hear nothing back?
Right, yeah.
That's what I got. And, I mean, that was so nice. I mean, we had a nice lunch with him for his birthday. There was a nice birthday stream we did for him. You know, I thought he was one of our Nice. I
The
thought he was
Ebonitas got old. We hooked them up. Look, if we're friends with you, we'll be your friend, and we'll
And we're
help.
not going to say anything bad about him either, because people cannot be friends anymore. That doesn't mean we're going to go after him. So we're just saying,
No, we don't have any.
you
Look,
can show your face and come back here. Like, nobody has a problem with you. Come on. Don't be like this.
I think I know what could have happened.
I think I know what could have happened too.
I've done it before. He might have met a girl, and I did that.
No,
before.
he would be bragging. He would be calling you bragging about that, because every time he scratches and sniffs, he's always bragging to you. Come on, you know that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe you're right. I don't know. For some reason, he thought I got a lot of girls, and
That's what he told you?
Yeah, he always used to tell me that. He's like, for some reason, women like you. And I said, yep. You know why? I said, it's because of cataracts. He didn't know what I was saying. Like, when a woman gets older, they start losing their eyesight a little. And that's when I become better looking. If you had 20/20 vision and you looked at me, you'd be like, no.
Oh, Joe.
Yes, Roscoe. That's what's up. Exactly. Yep. Roscoe knows the deal. Roscoe's from New York.
City.
So, truthfully, and I'm being 100% honest, you cannot be from Brooklyn, Bensonhurst. This isn't a Rolex. It's a tag. Who has my Rolex? Lauren, do you know anyone who has my Rolex?
A broken watch is right twice a day.
It's not broken.
Something's broken. I think it is broken.
No.
There was a actually that one. Whoa. Oh.
What?
This isn't a Rolex, but this is broken. This one's not working.
No, but it says 7 o'clock, so it's right. It just so happens that it's right.
Wait.
That's a Movado.
No way. So wait a minute. Maybe it's not broken, but the second hand ain't moving.
Push the top right button. Push the top right button.
Left. Right. Uh-huh. And then what?
I don't know. What's happening?
Same thing.
It's not moving?
No. But it does say 7 o'clock. So see, the broken watch is right twice a day.
It can't be.
Can't be what? Broken?
Push the bottom button on the right.
Pushed it twice.
Are the buttons clicking when you do it? Are you pushing it hard enough?
Yeah, I'm pushing it right now. So maybe it works, just the second hand doesn't move? Because if it is 7, I'm going to check it in a half hour and see if it still says 7 o'clock. Are you a fan of this watch, Rat Trap? But I do this is my watch, Rat Trap. So that means you like my watch. But we got to get it fixed.
All right.
Time for your medication.
Yep.
That means it's time to go. Old people problems.
Yep.
What do you set an alarm? Never mind. I don't want to know. None of my business. None of my business. Let me just put on my broken watch because right now it's right. Well, you had to mute it. With friends like that who mute you, who needs enemies? You see that shit? Secrets. Well, I'm about to mute myself and have a pretend phone call too in a minute, so watch out. It might just need a battery. But it does say, no, now it moved though. Wait a minute. Unless I have it on upside down. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. That's what Joe does. Keep secrets. So maybe it does work. Maybe there's no second hand on it. I don't know. Do you think Joe's talking to us or he's still talking on the phone because we can't hear him?
Right. The Rolex doesn't have a battery. It's perpetual motion. It moves by you know, when your arm moves, that's how it moves. Like this watch is a tag. This has a battery. That has a battery.
Oh, hold on. Let me mute myself. I just got a phone call.
I gotta go. We'll go on later. Maybe we'll go on at like 3 o'clock in the morning. You know when you text me at 3 a.m.? When you wake up and you're like, hey, man, are you okay? You know those 3 a.m. texts that I get?
You know what wakes me up at 3 a.m.?
The TV.
No.
What?
Somebody is ready for bed, so it's like, Mom, come lay with me.
Yeah, I know. Carol, we definitely love you, Carol. And we hope that your family's going to be okay. And yeah, I think it's her husband and her son, she was saying.
I don't. Who?
Carol, they have cancer due to 9/11.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That's heartbreaking.
So think about that when you're fucking saying, oh, I like Tony Pizza. No.
All right, and the New York Connect people, next time there's a lunch, hit me up, and we're going to leave Joe out of it, okay? Because now I'm sitting here, I didn't eat today, and you guys are all full. So.
Yeah, but truthfully,
it wasn't my fault. All right, guys, Joe's got to go take his medication.
We ain't riding with you. We ain't riding with you if you're Carol. Forget it. We love Carol.
You riding
Carol's
with you?
part of the show. If Carol ever wants to come on, look, I got to be honest with you. The women, Teresa Murphy, Linda, Kim, it's for him.
Pretty Bonita. We got Dawn, my friend Dawn and Chad D bitch. We had Dove Kitty earlier. We had PJ. We got some good girls in here. Nice, strong women.
And if someone's talking about Sonny Money's dead grandmother or anyone's dead relative, you know what? Fuck you, you piece of shit. Carol has a wrench. Carol doesn't have a wrench?
She should have a wrench. And that's another Sonny Money. I know he's over 21, but all these guys who go at him and shit like that, they should be trying to help him grow into, like a lot of them had mistakes in their life. Instead of going at this kid, they should be mentoring him, trying to help him, not go at him. I remember that one he was in a fight and they were all putting his picture. They were putting his picture up and stuff like that, making fun of him. Instead, they should be trying to help the kid. Sonny Money's a good kid. He's got a big heart. He's another one. Like if I needed it, he's on Long Island. If I needed him and I had a way to get in contact with him, he'd come here and have my back. Carol, I'll give Carol a wrench right now because Carol.
You gave her a wrench.
Who did?
Carol.
You did or I did?
I thought you did. I asked you to do it earlier.
Yeah, I probably did. Carol, type in chat. Is she still in here?
I gotta go.
No, I have to go.
Okay.
You're making it look like you're the boss of this.
No, I'm saying I gotta go. You could stay on. I gotta bounce.
No, I'm down. I'm bouncing. Everybody have a good night. Everybody in chat, thank you so much for everything that you've done. All the super chats, all the cash apps. We appreciate it. We love you all. And Carol, if you don't have a wrench, I'll make sure I'll find you and I'll hook you up. Okay.
And what I'm gonna do is when NB is sleeping and she has a dream that something happened to me and she texts me at like 2, 3 in the morning to just say, "Are you okay?" I'm going to say, you know what? Let's do a real quick live.
Joe,
What do you
type your email in chat for anybody to email you.
You can't do it?
I don't know.
JoeyMo@live.com.
I don't know what your email is. I got
Oh,
kicked
yeah.
out.
You don't know what my
I can't even get on the other StreamYards. And this one's running out of.
Such a liar, pants on fire.
And this one's and this StreamYards is running out. We got to start using the other StreamYards.
All right, I'm putting it in. And then I'll give you my phone number. There it is, JoeyMo@live.com. Linda Amsterdam, we love you too. Minnie, we love you. Montauk, we love you. Oliver, we love you. Finn Freak, I know you're not in here, but I love you because people were like, oh, you hate Finn Freak. No, me and Finn Freak, we talk shit. We love each other. We hate each other, but there's always a mutual respect. And he knows how to push my buttons. D bitch, you're obviously a woman, and we love you too. And Teresa Murphy and Mob Rats too. Sonny, we love you, Sonny. Roscoe, Brooklyn's in the house.
Minnie the Mooch is a female. Minnie the Mooch is a female. You know that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We love the Moocher. And we say it all the time. B. Hurst always coming in first. B. Hurst till
our hero. That's a 9/11 hero right there.
B. Hurst till I'm riding in the black hearse, motherfucker. Have a good night. Oliver, we love you. Brooklyn Bounce. Mimo. Andrea from Hungary, we love you. Edwin Jimenez, we love you. La Grifta Nostra, we love you. NB, I love you. Everyone, I love you. Except those other motherfuckers.
The watch is moving, so it must work.
I want to give a message to Mob Rats Exposed, MRE. Don't worry, homeboy. We got your back. We ain't going nowhere. So just some more bullshit.
We're gonna do a show with him soon. Me, you, and him.
Let us know. Let us know when you want to do a show. We're still riding with you 100%. We know it's all bullshit. So keep your head up and don't worry about it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. BK Shalin, Drew Ha, Anthony Raymundi. Rat Trap City, all you guys, man, thank you. I got to roll, NB.